your homework still?
She's writing to her boyfriend.
Vinny.
He is French or English?
He's French, from Paris. He has eyes like Sacha Distel, lips like Mick Jagger, and a figure like Sylvester Stallone.
Has he anything of his own?
Plenty.
How many pages you write?
Only 14.
What do you find to say in 14 pages?
Oh, I write about this, that, and the other. Mostly the other.
I was engaged once. Stavros was his name. He was an Adonis. He was big and beautiful. But it did not last.
What happened?
Another man came along, Nikos. He was bigger and more beautiful.
So you went off with Nikos?
No, Stavros, he goes off with Nikos.
Do you have the boyfriend, Anna?
9.
You had 9 boyfriends?
Nicht 9, 9.
Attention, here comes Casanova Cupella.
Well, we have one thing to be grateful for anyway. Sex won't be rearing its ugly little head.
Beg your pardon?
Well, in my experience, it isn't race or religion that causes the problems. It's usually the presence of some foreign beauty. Jealousies, intrigues, all that sort of thing.
Yes, well, looking at my class, I don't think we'd be too bothered with anything like that.
I come to learn English. Have I come to the right place?
Oh, by the way, how's the femme fatale?
Ah, yes, Danielle. Well, at the moment, she's in the tea room with Italy, Spain and Greece trying to establish diplomatic relations.
Well, I hope she's not going to cause any bother.
Oh, no, I'm sure she won't.
Look, I'm not gonna sit here.
No, it's me who's gonna be sitting here.
Before you were sit over there.
And before you were sitting over there.
You take it on, Mick.
Who, me?
You go back sit where you were before.
No, I sit here.
You not sit here.
Ha! Who's gonna be stopping me?
Me. Yourself. You think you're tough? Come out aside.
Okay.
Where are you going?
We go outside to have a punch down.
You mean a punch up?
I'm going to, how you say, knock his bloody block off.
We see whose bloody blocker is knocked off.
Oh, just a minute. What is all this about?
I tell you, Mr. White.
Brown.
Oh, excuse me. It's about where we sit.
Well, what's wrong with where you were sitting before?
It's my eyes, Professori. I've got to sit near the front. Here.
Oh, I see, and I suppose it's got nothing to do with the fact that Danielle is sitting here too?
She is? I never noticed. You see, it's my eyes. I'm a little short-sighted.
And also a much bigger liar.
It's not true, Mr. Green.
The name is Brown.
You see, I'm a colorblind as well.
And Max, I suppose you've got trouble with your eyes as well, have you?
Oh, no. My eyes are okay. It's my ears. I'm not hearing very well.
That's a likely story.
What you say?
I say you both go back and sit where you were sitting before. Now.
Santa Maria.
I hope you don't think I was, how you say, too forward.
No, I'm sure you weren't in any way to blame at all. Max, she is.
She is beautiful. She is wonderful. Oh, she is...
Yes, thank you, Max. So that's his Juan. Good. Danielle, we are.
We are lucky to have such good.
Quiet, please. Very true. I mean, thank you. Ali, Danielle, would you like to read us your essay?
Oui. What I like about England by Mademoiselle Danielle Favre. Telephone 246.
Good, carry on.
Scusi.
Yes, Giovanni.
Was that 8021 or 8012?
8021. Look, never mind what number it was. You're here to improve your English, not chat up other students.
You are absolutely right, Professori. It's just... I'd like to improve my French as well.
Well, you can do that in your own time. Carry on, Daniel.
Thank you. I like England because the grass is so green and the people are so nice.
People?
Yes. Especially the man.
Quiet, quiet.
Englishmen are so charming, so handsome, and so sexy.
Silence, please. Yeah, I think that'll do, Danielle.
But I've written much more. All about the things I like to do at night.
Yes, well, I don't think we better go into those. I'll be reading all your essays later.
You sit here.
Merci.
I get the coffee.
Yes.
Coffee black?
Thank you, please.
Coffee black.
Hey, I'll get the coffee for Danielle.
Too bad. Sugar?
Merci.
How about the biscuit? You like the biscuit?
I would like that.
Good. I'll be back.
Got your name?
Yes.
Address?
Yes.
Sex?
Occasionally.
Marriage?
Sorry. No. I was engaged once. Matter of fact, I proposed marriage, but it didn't really work out. There was quite a lot of opposition.
Her father?
No, a husband. I didn't realize she was married at the time.
Danielle, what you do after class?
I go and learn the English.
Hey, I'm gonna learn the English as well. Maybe we learn together, huh?
Yes, but what about poor Max?
Yeah. What about poor Max?
I'm crying my eyes out.
I have an idea.
I have lots of ideas.
Why not you and Max study together, huh?
Calispiras, everybody.
Oh, Max, can you help me?
Sure. Anything you want.
I'm in very big trouble.
I kill him. The man who put you in big trouble.
There is no man.
Your gracias.
Late again, Ranjit?
Oh, Mr. Teacher, I am apologizing most humbly.
Yes, well, perhaps next week you'll try and get here on time.
I'm thinking next week I'm not being here at all.
Well, you leaving us?
I'm going to be joining honorable ancestors.
Do you mean you're going to die?
Most definitely. I'm going to die by my own hand.
Please, if you're wanting any assistance, I'm happy to be helping.
I thought you didn't like Sikhs.
That is why I'm happy to be helping.
All right, Ali, this is no laughing matter. I think Ranjit is serious.
Most certainly I am.
Oh, why are you thinking of killing yourself?
I'm forced to be getting married.
Oh, you randy old chapati. You are putting some innocent lady in the pudding club.
You're nothing of the sort in Muslim twit.
Yeah, all right, that'll do. Look, I don't understand, Ranjit. Why are you being forced to get married?
According to the Sikh tradition, I was betrothed when I was 12 to Surinder, the 10-year-old daughter of the best friend of my father. She was a beautiful girl, with hair like silk, eyes like black diamonds, and a figure like a tender bamboo shoot. And now her father is saying it is time for me to be marrying her.
Well, if she's got eyes like black diamonds, hair like silk, and a figure like a tender bamboo shoot, what are you complaining about?
Blimey, that was 20 years ago. Now she is putting on so much weight that from behind she's looking like an elephant. Matter of fact, she's looking like an elephant from front also.
Do you look at your new...
There is an Indian lady in my office who wishes to speak to Mr. Ranjit Singh.
Excuse me, Missy. This lady, is she resembling an elephant?
I wouldn't exactly put it like that, but she is rather large.
Blimey, it is Surinder.
Yeah, well, ask her to come along here, Miss Courtney, would
That's
you?
very irregular.
Yeah, well, it is rather important.
Oh, very well, but don't make a habit of it.
What are you doing that for?
Oh, so we can talk to her, perhaps make her see reason.
It's not any way possible. I kill myself.
Come on, put it... Max Giovanni, hold his up.
Where is he?
He's not here yet.
I wait for him in the corridor. He is promised to me, and I swear by Holy Guru,
He is having me. सारे ने कई समझाए हैं, सारे खानदान ने नाक कटानी है, एडी बोटी बोटी करके तो वाना खोलेंगे। अरे क्या नहीं करेगा तो किथे जाएगा?
Well, what am I telling you?
Yes, I quite see your point about an elephant. Still, don't worry, Ranjit. I'm sure some elephants are very nice.
Can I have a nice bag, please?
Yeah, promise you won't kill yourself.
Promise? Killing myself is not going to help me.
Let's discuss this properly. Now, Surinder, as I understand it, you and Ranjit here were both betrothed when they were children.
Most definitely. Now he is not wanting to marry me.
Yeah, well, you can't get married unless you love each other.
Yeah. It is his duty to be marrying me. Otherwise, I'm losing my face.
I think she's lost it already.
You wouldn't be happy together. I mean, can't you just agree to release Ranjit from his promise?
And what is to become of me?
Well, I'm sure you'll meet somebody else.
If I think I'll meet another man, I most gladly release Ranjit.
You would?
Most certainly. But who is having me now?
You know, Surinder, there is something Mr. Brown is not telling you.
There is?
Oh, yes, indeed. He has special reason for wanting you not to be marrying me.
I have?
He is wanting to marry you himself.
He is wanting to be marrying me.
I'm wanting to marry her.
Oh, I accept.
Hello, Mr. Brown.
Good evening, Gladys.
Here. When's the happy day, then?
There's not going to be any happy day. It was all a complete misunderstanding.
Oh, what a pity. And I thought you and Surinder made a lovely couple.
With all due respect, she was a couple on her own.
I think it's just nice.
Hello, good evening. Right, before we start, I've checked your homework last night. And I have a feeling that there's been some sort of chicanery going on.
We not know what you mean.
No, Giovanni? Well, I'll tell you. Firstly, there's the fact that 5 of them are all in the same handwriting.
It's a sheer coincidence.
And is it also a coincidence that you all answered question 7 as follows? Question, explain what is wrong with the following sentence. My dogs is in the garden. Answer, I do not have a garden. Only Tippy!
I want my Tippy back.
Yes, well, you will all receive extra homework tonight. And please, this time, make sure that you do it yourselves.
I am apologizing again. But I am delayed by Surinder.
Well, I thought she'd agreed to release you from your marriage vow.
Oh, yes, she has. But her father is coming to see you about your marriage vow.
Look, there's not going to be any wedding. I have broken it off.
Oh, dearie me. How painful.
I have written to Surinder's parents explaining that I cannot possibly marry their daughter. I've also pointed out the differences between our religious and cultural backgrounds and the fact that I have no intention of marrying anyone. Oh. You should have got the letter this morning.
Old Japanese proverb say, man who seduces girl on hillside, not on the level.
Does anybody know Daisy?
Is she beautiful?
No, it's a song, Daisy. It goes like this. Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer, do. I'm half crazy over the love of you.
I know we'll meet again some sunny day. Some sunny day.
Excellent. Well done. Now, who shall we have next? Danielle. Quiet.
You are the nicest banker I have seen.
So we're not in the bank now. I want you to imagine something different.
I have very good imagination.
Yes, I'm sure you have. Now, I want you to... you were going to the post office, and I am the assistant.
Oh. Excuse Excuse me, can you help me?
Certainly, madam. What is it you wish?
How much it is a letter to post?
Is it to somewhere in England?
No, it is a Swiss letter.
A Swiss letter?
Yes, I write to my boyfriend in Switzerland.
Yeah, well, it's more correct to say that you want to send a letter to Switzerland, not a Swiss letter. It could be rather embarrassing if you were writing to someone in France. Oh, it doesn't matter. Yes,
I think I need some extra English lesson. Maybe I could stay here with you after class?
No, I don't think we could do that.
Well, I come home with you and you can teach me a lot, sir.
Yes, I'm sure I could, but I think you know quite sufficient already. Now, is there anything else you want?
Yes, but I cannot tell you here.
From the post office?
No, nothing.
Well, all right. Thank you, Danielle. That'll do.
How far have you
Now,
Let me see your book.
Giovanni, Miss Courtney would like to see your book.
I want to see your book. Thank you. The Affairs of a Call Girl.
I thought it was about the adventures of a telephone operator.
Honest? A likely story.
That is right. You should be improving your mind.
You can improve my mind anytime. How about tonight, huh? We have the meal, a couple of glasses of vino, then back to my place to make a love.
That is not improving the mind.
No, but it's very good for the body.
Danielle?
There will always be a place for you. Right here.
Very kind of you.
Just missed it.
Well,
We are having our photographs taken by Taro.
Taro, I would very much like you to take a photograph of me.
Hey, I take your picture.
You have not the camera.
Sure, I got the camera at home. You come back with me after the class and we take lots of pictures. And then we can see what develops. Eh? What you say?
I say no.
Bellissima,
Picture.
huh?
Morpho.
Magnifica.
Hey, higher.
Excuse, please. No more higher. You are giving me naughty thoughts.
Me too, but I'm liking them very much.
Now I take her. Ready?
Ready.
Madre mia. No good.
No good? You must be joking. She's beautiful.
Too close. Can't get in, no. Top half or bottom.
But you are not taking her bottom?
Just take the head and the shoulders.
There, you can take one of the legs for me after.
Okay. Very good. Ready?
Ready.
Look at the camera.
What's going on here?
Oh, I'm having my photograph taken.
Really? Very nice.
Can you do me a big favor?
What sort of favour?
I would like to have a photograph taken with you.
Yes, well, I don't think we've really got time for that sort of thing.
Oh, please. It's for my mother and father. I've told them all about you, and they would love to have a photo.
Yes, well...
Go on, Mr. Brown.
I think okay.
Sorry, a couple of minutes.
Is that all right with you, Taro?
Yes.
Right.
You sit here.
What about you?
I'll sit on your knee.
You sure this is for your parents?
Of course.
Ready? Look at the camera.
We were having our photograph taken.
I was not aware that photography was included in the curriculum.
Yes, well, would you all sit down, please? And, Danielle, would you stand up?
But what about our photo?
Yeah, well, we'll see about that later, all right? Go and sit down. It was for her parents. You mean you haven't answered the question?
That is the gist of what I am saying. I am not comprehending the meaning of the word gender.
Gender is the grammatical classification of the sex of proper nouns.
But you are learning about English, not about sex.
You cannot learn sex from books, Ranjit. You either have it or you don't have it.
I have it. I know all about sex.
Me too.
So may I remind you that we're not here to discuss sex.
Why not? It is a very interesting subject.
Yes, I'm aware of that, but there's a time and a place for everything.
You tell me the time and the place, and I shall be there.
Quiet, please. Can we get back to the matter of your homework, Ranjit?
Buenas noches, my little flower. How beautiful you look tonight. Just like a Madonna.
Are you talking to me?
See?
No.
No, what?
No, whatever it is you're after.
It's nothing.
Huh?
Well, maybe just one little thing. You see, I am a little tall with the money. I pay for the coffee tomorrow, no?
No. No money, no coffee.
Ranjit.
Here are the answers. I put them in my book already. Good. I put them in my book. Hey, I got to tell Ali, Ranjit, one and Darrow, then at the
Well, it might be a good idea if we all talked about what we did at the weekend, right? Give you all a chance to brush up on your English conversation. Right, now who should we start with? Danielle. How did you spend your weekend?
I went to Brighton with my new boyfriend.
Oh, very nice.
And he was very naughty.
Yes, well, people usually are in Brighton.
No, he was naughty on the motorway.
Why, actually?
The police were not very happy.
I'm sure they weren't.
They made him stop the car.
You mean he was driving at the time?
Of course! Why else would he be doing the 100 miles an hour?
You mean he was speeding?
Yes. What did you think he was doing?
How about you, Anna? Did you spend the weekend with your boyfriend?
Nein, I have no boyfriend.
Oh, that's a pity. Everyone should have a boyfriend.
I have no boyfriend.
I was referring to the girls, then.
Thousand apologies.
I once had a bad experience with a boy.
A bed experience?
Yeah.
What, you mean he tried to get you into bed?
Nein, not bed, sleep. Bed, opposite von gut.
Oh, bad.
Yeah, bed.
Yes, what happened?
I cannot tell you. It was too awful.
A Japanese philosopher said, confession, very good for soul.
Yeah. Tell us what happened.
Well, you don't have to if you don't want to, Anna.
Maybe it is better I get it off my breast.
Chest.
Yeah, it was dreadful. I still blush when I'm thinking of it.
Yes, well, perhaps you better not tell us then.
She must.
Most definitely. I am all earholes.
It was about 5 years ago, and I was going out with this boy, Kurt. I was young and innocent. One night we have been to the beer garden, and we have been drinking a lot of schnapps. Afterwards, I'm inviting him to my apartment for coffee.
Ooh la la. Japanese philosopher also say, man goes to lady's apartment for drink. Usually end up having nibble.
Well, I think we'll leave your Japanese philosopher out of it, if you don't mind, Tara. Go on, Anna.
Well, we sat together on the bed, and he was stroking mine end.
Which end?
This end.
Oh, your hand.
Oh dear, I am thinking I am too young to be hearing anymore.
Well, you can leave the room if you wish, Ranjit.
No, no, I stay. It is good to be knowing the ways of the world.
What happened next, Anna?
Kurt was kissing me on my neck.
Sacre bleu.
Then he was kissing me on my shoulder. Then he was kissing me all over the place.
Go on.
And I was feeling all romantic. Then, with all the drink what I had drunk, on the warmth of his body by mine on the bed, I did something I have always been ashamed of.
Well, what did you do?
I fell asleep.
Santa Maria.
When I woke up, he was gone.
How sad. Well, never mind. Max.
That's me.
How did you pass your weekend?
Saturday, I go to see the big fight.
Ah, a boxing match.
No, football match. And Sunday, I take my girlfriend to see the Tower of London.
Oh, very cultural. Did you see the beef eaters?
Beef eaters?
Yes.
No, I only see people eating sandwiches.
All right. Very funny. I presume you did go to church?
See, every Sunday I go to Mass.
Oh, you're a practicing Catholic, then?
And no practice. I'm a perfect. In Italy, when I was a little boy, I was going to be a priest.
Really? What made you change your mind?
Well, it's like this. One day, the priest gave a big sermon in the church all about women, girls, and the pleasures of the flesh. And the more he spoke, the more I realized what I would be missing.
Excuse me, please.
Sorry, we are late.
We are delayed because of the reason of mist.
Mist?
Yes, please.
Well, it's a perfectly clear night. How can you have been delayed by mist?
We missed the bus. Then we had to go to the dressmakers for a fitting.
You're not having a dress made.
No, not Harry. Me.
She's having a dress made for wedding.
Wedding? You mean you're getting married, Suli?
Yes, next week at Legislative Office.
Well, I must say, kept rather quiet about that.
Oh, blimey. She's being swept off her foot.
Feet? Well, who's the lucky man? Do we know him?
Yes, please.
Big
It is
day,
me.
then.
Big day.
You know, the wedding. Ali and Sue Lee.
Oh, that. Yes. I had a long talk with that girl last week about her future.
Oh, that was nice.
However, in spite of all I said, she's decided to go through with it.
Well, there's nothing wrong in getting married. You ought to try it.
I am perfectly happy as I am, thank you.
Miss Courtney?
Yes.
Can I be a bit personal?
If you must.
Have you never been with a man?
What do you mean?
Well, you know.
Certainly not. I prefer a hot water bottle. At least you can hold it against you without it getting amorous.
Well, have you never wanted to get married?
Well, there was one occasion, many years ago, a boy I was very fond of. In fact, we were inseparable. He asked me to elope with him.
Oh, how romantic. And did you?
Almost. We set off one morning for Gretna Green, but I'm afraid we never quite made it.
How far did you get?
Golders Green. My father caught up with us and dragged me back home. Oh, he forbade me to see the boy again. Said we were far too young.
Oh, what a shame. How old were you?
He was 8 and I was 6.
Still, never mind, dearie. I know there's someone somewhere waiting for you.
Then you'll have a very long wait. I have no intention of subjugating myself to any member of the male sex.
Oh, so I take it you think women are equal to men?
Certainly not. Women are far superior.
So you won't be at the wedding tomorrow?
No. I have better things to do with my time than go and watch two people embarking on such a foolish enterprise.
Oh, well, I'm going. I love weddings. And I think they'll make a lovely couple.
Help yourself, everybody! It's a lovely spumante, huh? Suri, for you.
Thank you.
And Ali, for you. A lovely glass.
Sorry, no. It is against my religion to drink.
It is also against my religion.
Another miracle, Giovanni?
No, Professori. We drink the health of the happy couple. You have a glass, huh?
Yes, well, I suppose it is a special occasion.
Prego.
Ah, thank you. Well, what about a toast, then? Eh?
We have no toast, only biscuits.
No, I mean a toast for Ali and Suli.
We have no toast for them either.
To Ali and Suli.
To Ali.
Ali and Suli.
May all your troubles be little ones.
Little ones what?
It's an English expression. It means to hope that you have a family, a baby.
Oh, blimey. I'm doing something about it last night. Yes, I'm preparing a little room for nursery.
Please, I am having a very funny thought. He is Pakistani. She is Chinese. If they have a baby, it will be Pakinese.
How dare you! This is teaching you not to be insulting. You ignorant son of a bearded cook.
Come on, lady. You are son of a offspring of a cook. I can't.
All right, that'll do. Come on. And let's not forget why we're here. You still have a lot to learn. Now, back to your places, everyone. Now, put those glasses away. What would you like to discuss?
Girls.
I don't think so, Giovanni. Anybody, any other suggestions?
Sport.
Sport. Yes, good idea. That's a good subject, Max. Right, sport. Now, although most sports are international, there are, of course, various activities which are peculiar to individual countries. For example, the national sport of France is...
Football.
Good. Well done, Danielle. And the national sport of Italy?
Girls.
That's not a sport.
Maybe not, but it's more popular than football.
Mr. Brown, you're wanted straight away. It's Miss Courtney. And she said it's very important.
Oh, thank you, Gladys. I shan't be a moment. Giovanni, would you take charge of the class while I'm away?
Sure.
Good. And pick a subject.
Okay. Now we talk about the tonight after class we take you in at the pub, huh?
Yes, and we're having a big feast.
Si, big fiesta. Plenty drink.
It is last night of freedom.
Thank you, please. But it is not necessary. I do not drink.
Don't be selfish. It's a tradition, the night before the wedding, for the bridegroom to be slashed.
I think you all men are male chauvinist pig.
Why you not invite us to the pub?
What? And spoils the evening?
You make your own fiesta.
We go to PUBG, all ladies.
No, please.
Jamila is right. We have our own celebrations.
That's right.
Ali,
Yes, please.
could I see you, please?
You are seeing me now.
I mean, I want to see you in private in Miss Courtney's office. It's rather important.
Okay. Oh, excuse me. I will be back very soon, my beloved.
Ah, l'amour, toujours l'amour.
I wonder what was so important for Mr. Brown to be telling Ali.
And maybe he's going to tell him the facts of life.
Sit down, Ali.
Thank you.
Where's,
I've sent her to the tea room.
Oh, good. Well, I think it might be a good idea if Ali and I were left alone. I presume you'll speak to Miss Sully?
You presume wrong. I think Mr. Nadim should do his own dirty work.
Well, Ali,
Yes, please.
well, I'm not going to beat about the bush.
What bush?
I have just met your wife.
Oh, jolly good.
And I must say it came as rather a shock.
Excuse, please. She's not all that bad looking.
No, Ali, you don't understand. You are a married man.
Oh, yes.
Well, then how can you possibly be thinking of marrying Sue Lee tomorrow?
Why not?
Well, it's bigamy.
Oh, no. It is big of me.
No, Ali, you don't understand. You can't have two wives.
Oh, yes, please. It is allowed by my religion. If the first wife is agreeable, then the husband can take another.
You mean your wife doesn't mind?
Not at all. It is to have the baby.
Maybe?
Yes, please. We have been now trying for 4 years, and nothing is happening. So I'm taking another wife to have the babies.
Yeah, well, it's against the law in this country.
But they're not going to be finding out, are they?
Yes, they are, because I'm afraid I'm going to have to be telling them.
Oh, blimey. Now what am I going to be doing?
I think the first thing you should do is tell Sue Lee about your wife.
She's already knowing it.
She doesn't mind?
Not at all. She's being very much in love with me.
Well, look, you'll just have to tell her that the wedding is off.
She will be broken-hearted.
Yes, well, you should have thought of that before. Come in.
Excuse, please. Miss Courtney say you want to see me.
Yes, come in, Sue Lee. Ali has something to tell you.
Yes, Ari?
Well, you see, what I'm trying to say is, well, there is something very important you must be knowing.
What is it?
Mr. Brown will be telling you.
Ali! Sit down, Sue Lee. Well, I don't quite know how to say this, but it has to be said.
I do have something to say.
It's about the wedding.
I cannot marry Ari.
You see, the point is... Pardon?
I cannot marry Ari.
Why can't you marry Ali? Marry Ali?
I'm not in love with him.
But you must have said that you wanted to, surely.
Yes, I was being sorry for him at the time, but now I know it is not possible. How am I going to tell him? It will break his heart.
Well, don't worry, Sue Lee. I'll tell him. I'm sure I'll be able to let him down gently. Yes, you leave it with me. I'll sort it out, I'm sure. I'll have a word with him.
Excuse please, Mr. Brown.
Yes, Ali.
Did you told Sully?
Yes.
Oh, jolly good. Now I'm being very happy with one wife.
Good.
I hope she didn't mind too badly of me.
Well, I was as tactful as I could be. I told her that it's better to have loved and lost than never to have loved at all.
Oi. What a beautiful thought. Was she very sad?
Absolutely heartbroken.
Did you tell Ari, Mr. Brown?
Yes, Julie, I told him it's better to have loved and lost than never to have loved at all.
Was he very upset?
Broken-hearted. Right, now pay attention, everybody. Ali and Sue Lee have had a long discussion and, by mutual agreement, have decided to call off their wedding.
We've already booked the pub. We've ordered all the toast and the drinks.
Yeah, well, you'll just have to cancel.
Excuse, please. You do not have to be cancelling it.
But we have nothing to celebrate.
Oh, blimey, yes, we have. My lovely wife is telling me that I'm going to be a daddy at last.
Hey! Come on, everybody! To the pub!
Just a moment, it's not time to go yet. There's half an hour more. I say, come back.
Thank you very much.
Well, you better go and sponge it off in the bathroom.
Are you all right? You have gone a funny colour.
I think it was something I just drank.
Shall I give you the kiss of life?
Yes. No. You'll catch my cold.
You can give me the kiss of life, please.
Me too.
So you like the kissing, yes?
Oh, yes.
Yes, please.
Oh, good. I shall give both of you the most beautiful French kiss. Oh, I wonder who's going to be first. Close your eyes. There.
Sake.
Oh, sake. Yes, I've heard of that. It's what those geisha girls give you, isn't it?
Geisha girls give you much more.
Yes, I understand.
Hey, Taro, is it true that the geisha girl, they give you the bath on the nothingness, eh?
In Japan, man has cold. He go see geisha.
Well, what happens?
Geisha prepare a hot bath, then wash men all over.
I should think that would send your temperature up.
After, man lie on bed. Geisha rub him with perfumed oils.
And does that cure a cold?
No, it makes it much nicer.
What about you, Suli? Have you brought some Chinese medicine for me?
Oh, this is not medicine. This is very ancient Chinese treatment.
Is it anything like the geisha girls give you?
Oh, much better.
Oh, well. Think of a fruit. Apple? Apple. Good. Danielle. B.
B for brown.
Good.
B for beautiful.
Yeah, thank you, Danielle. I see you speak English as well as Juan does. Huh? Yeah, it's all right. Why do you wish to leave Russia?
Nie poнимаю.
Well, come over here. Russia?
Da.
England?
Da.
Why you leave Russia to stay in England?
Ah.
Yeah? A woman.
Da.
Is this true, one?
Si. Last night in bar, he meets beautiful girl. He has fallen, how you say, heels over head.
Head over heels?
Yeah.
Oh, well, thank you, Boris. You can sit down now. Sit down.
Da.
Vive l'amour, Boris.
Well, Sully, I'm sure even you wouldn't wish to stand in the way of true love.
True love should be for state, not individual.
Yes, well, not this side of the line.
You're damn dead one of you, monkey face.
Quiet, please. Sit down, both of you. Danielle, K.
K for kind-hearted.
Good.
K for kiss.
Listen, I think that'll do, Danielle. Thank you. Max, L. Elephant. Now, Max, try again.
Lovely.
Another one.
A Rusky. I've shown him into Miss Courtney's office.
I am Captain Ivan Ivanovich.
Are you?
Da. And you are Mrs.
I am Miss Courtney.
A fine woman like you has no husband?
No.
I am understanding you prefer to have the lovers.
Certainly not. Now, will you please get to the point?
How are you doing?
Very well, thank you. I welcome you to England. You and your compatriots are perfectly safe here. Don't have to go back to Russia if you don't want to.
Mr. Brown.
Yes?
The captain has no wish to stay here. He has come to take back the other person.
Ah, but you can't do that.
Why not?
Well, he doesn't want to go back. He's met this girl, you see, and they want to get married.
No, it's impossible. We are only being here for the one night.
Well, it was love at first sight.
No, peoples do not fall in love at first sight.
Peoples do.
I tell you, he cannot be getting an English wife.
Why not?
Because he already has a Russian one.
Saying that he's already married?
To Anastasia.
Well, this puts an entirely different complexion on the matter. I'm afraid we have no alternative but to return your roving shipmate. Will you see to it, Mr. Brown?
Very well.
You are a woman of great perception as well as being beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
You are reminding me so much of your great national figure.
Oh, yes, people have said I resemble the Queen.
No, not the Queen. British Bulldog.
Boris?
Dada?
Yeah, well, there's a set of friend of yours outside. He's waiting to take you back to the ship, Captain Ivanovich.
Niet.
Yeah, not niet, da. He's told me all about Anastasia.
Anastasia?
For your general information, Anastasia is Boris's wife back in Russia.
Oh, the randy old Cossack.
Danielle. W.
W for what?
Good.
W for when?
I only wanted one word, Danielle.
Excuse me, Mr. Brown.
What is it this time, Gladys?
He's back.
Who's back?
Ivan the Terrible. Wants to see you.
Giovanni, would you... Captain, you wanted to see me?
Yes, Mr. Brown, could I please have a word with you? Will you please speak on my behalf? Now, please, will you do this one thing for me? Please.
Please, leave it to me.
Thank you, Mr. Brown. Thank you.
Enter.
Miss Courtney, we've got a bit of a problem. Captain Ivanovich is outside.
Oh, don't tell me his compatriot has escaped.
Oh, no, Boris is safely on his way back to the ship.
Well, then why has the captain returned?
Well, he wants to defect. You see, he says, like Boris, that he's fallen heels over head in love.
Oh, these foreigners are impossible. I tell him to go away. His infatuations have nothing to do with us.
Yeah, well, I'm afraid this one has. You see, he says he's fallen in love with you.
Little English bulldog. You must love me. I am loving you, Mrs. Courtney.
I tell him I cannot go out with him because I am engaged to be married.
Ah, very good. Quick thinking.
There's only one problem.
What was that?
I tell him I'm engaged to be married to you.
Me?
Yes. It was a good idea, yes?
It was a good idea, no. Did anybody overhear you?
Only Gladys.
Oh, great. That's worse than putting it on news at 10. It'll be all over the school by now.
You say that Mr. Brown is engaged to his French student?
That's right. I heard her tell Mr. Jarvis in the tea room.
Well, this is absolutely disgraceful. I think he might have had the decency to tell me first.
Tell you?
Yes. It's most inconsiderate.
Oh, dear. I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Didn't know what?
Oh, nothing. I must be getting back.
Oh, Gladys, did you say anything to Miss Courtney about Danielle and me?
Oh, only in passing.
Oh, great. I better go and check it.
I didn't mean any harm. I'd no idea she felt that way.
What way?
About you.
So what are you talking about?
Oh, unrequited love.
Pardon?
You and her ladyship. She fancies you.
Oh, don't be ridiculous.
Yeah, oh, it's true. No, she was very upset when she heard about you and Danielle.
Gladys, I don't know where you got this ridiculous story from, but you are completely mistaken.
Oh, no, I'm not. I heard her.
What? I mean, she told you that she fancied me?
Well, not in so many words, but I knew. It was written all over her face.
I can't believe it.
Yes, oh, it's not unusual, though. Oh, lots of older women fall for younger men. My sister ran off with the 30-year-old milkman.
Really? How old was your sister?
65.
But Miss Courtney's always given me the impression that she didn't like me.
Oh, well, women are very funny. And she's at a funny age.
Yeah, you can say that again.
Well, the best of luck.
Thank you. Come to think of it, you're not far off it yourself.
Enter?
Miss Courtney.
Well, well, if it isn't the college Casanova.
Yes, well, I've come to explain about that.
Are you sure you can spare the time?
It's a complete misunderstanding. You see, I'm not really engaged to Danielle. She only said that to stop one of the teachers from pestering her.
Really?
Oh, it's perfectly true. The chap who takes the woodwork class was trying to chat her up.
Mr. Jarvis?
Is that his name? Well, I've never met him. Anyway, she concocted the whole thing just to get out of an embarrassing situation.
I see.
I'm terribly sorry. Especially in view of, well...
In view of what?
Yeah, well, I hardly like to mention it.
Well, you have mentioned it, so you may as well continue.
Well, let me say right away that it's a perfectly natural thing to happen.
What is?
Well, for one person to be attracted to another despite a difference in their ages.
To what two persons are you referring?
Well, you and I.
You and I?
Yes.
Oh, Mr. Brown, I'd no idea you felt like that about me. Well, as you said yourself, it's perfectly natural. Oh, you poor dear boy.
Ah, no, Miss Courtney, you don't understand.
Oh, but I do. Men have always found me rather fascinating.
Yeah, I'm sure they have. Look, let me explain.
Now, there's no need to apologise for the way you feel.
Yes, but
Of course, it's out of the question.
But, Miss Courtney, please.
Now, don't start grovelling. Go get over it.
Yes, I suppose I will.
And now I suggest you go and squash this foolish rumour about you and your French fiancée.
Right, I'll do that. Thank you.
And Mr. Brown.
Yes, Miss Courtney?
Don't worry about this other little affair. I shan't tell a soul. Your secret is safe with me.
You're very kind.
Poor fellow.
Sully, taps. Danielle, I'm surprised at you. What were you and Max arguing about?
Well, nothing, honest. I just asked her to come for a Greek meal, and I thought we could have a little bit of this and a little bit of that.
It's a little bit of the other that I don't like.
Yeah, well, sit down, sir. Your subject is the seaside.
The seaside. I like to go to the beach, take all my clothes off and lie in the sun.
Tell me which beach I come and watch.
Don't interrupt, Giovanni. Sit down. Go on, Danielle.
One weekend, I went to the Isle of the Man.
At the Isle of Man?
Yes, but I was very disappointed. They were not all men.
So, I don't mean that sort of painting. I mean works by the great masters, like Leonardo da Vinci, Turner, Matisse, Van Gogh.
Oh, acha, acha, huh. Now, last week ending, I am going to Tatty Gallery.
Tate.
Tate. And I am not like what I see. Paintings of ladies barefoot up to here. And showing their bosoms and all that. And also paintings of undressed gentlemen showing all
I
the...
don't think we're going to the details. Any more, if you don't mind. Thank you, Anna. Max, a minute, please, on British birds.
I like British birds, especially blondes.
Quiet. That is not very funny, Max. Now, Giovanni, what should we give you to speak about?
Girls.
I don't think so, Giovanni. Have you any hobbies?
Sure. My favorite hobby is girls.
Haven't you any other hobbies?
Sure, but not as good.
I know it's difficult for you, Giovanni, but try and speak for 1 minute without bringing girls into your conversation.
Okay. I've got two other hobbies. The first hobby is making the wine.
What's the second hobby?
Drinking it. After I drink it, I do my third hobby. But you don't let me talk about that. Hey, my friend Vincenzo, his hobby is pinching.
Oh, you mean he's a thief?
No, not a thief.
He said his hobby was pinching. What does he pinch?
You don't let me talk about that either.
Thank you, Giovanni. That'll do.
Life begins when man and lady make love.
Yes, but before that, what happened?
They put the light out?
What?
Sí, señor.
Let's hear your observations on the stars.
Por favor. Ah, sí, stars. There's plenty stars.
Yeah, well, can you name some?
See, Sophia Loren, Brigitte Bardot.
Quiet.
Sorry, Mr. Brown.
Coffee might
Just a
help.
joke.
Yeah, a double scotch might help a bit more. No, I need a break. A nice, quiet 10 minutes away from my students will do me the world of good.
Vodka and tomato juice, please.
I'm only wanting Coca-Cola, please.
Beryl, a glass of milk, please.
Look, I've only got one pair of hands.
Hey, the beautiful hands.
Thank you.
You're a beautiful girl. Muy bella.
What did you want?
Brandy.
Oh, look, I'm right out. I'll have to go into the other bar. I won't be a minute.
Hey,
what
about
that?
If it's hereditary.
Pardon?
Never mind. Look, Sid, tell me about your wife, Sid. What's she like?
Pain in the neck.
Oh, but you must have been fond of her, what?
Nah, she's always nagging. Nag, nag, nag.
Well, perhaps she feels neglected.
She deserves to be neglected. I'd divorce her if it wasn't for one thing.
What's that?
We're not married.
Not married?
No, we thought about it, but we never got round to it.
Well, that's terrible.
Well, it doesn't worry us.
Yeah, but that means I'm your child is.
All right, Lou.
No, but don't say it, Sid. Sid, you must get married. I mean, if only for your child's sake. I mean, to give it a name.
Oh, it's too late in the day now for that. In any case, we can't afford it. I mean, she'd want a new outfit and a proper do. Nah, it'd only be a waste of money.
Look, Sid, I'll pay.
Do what?
I'll pay for the wedding.
Why? What for?
Well, I want to.
Can I have a new whistle and flute?
Yeah.
What, and a car and flowers?
Yes.
And a booze up afterwards?
Well, naturally.
God, blimey!
I know it sounds strange, but I have got my reasons. Look, can you and your wife meet me in the Red Lion pub after school tonight?
Yeah, that'd be all right.
Right, well, we'll see you there then.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Hey, Danielle.
Quick.
What you do tonight?
Why you ask?
Well, there's a dance at the Students' Club. You want to come?
Hey, I was going to ask Danielle to come with me.
Too bad. I ask her first. What you say?
Well, I like very much to dance.
Good. I show you how to do the Italian shuffle. You stand there like this. Then you put your arms around my neck. I put my arms around your waist. Then we put our cheeks together.
What do we do next?
Who cares?
Well, I do hope I'm not interrupting anything.
I was just showing Danielle how to dance the Italian shuffle.
Yeah, well, kindly shuffle back to your seats. Go ahead.
Oh, jolly good. I'm hearing a jolly good poem last night. There was a young lady called Nelly who was tattooed all over in Delhi. Right down her back was the Union Jack, and God save the Queen on her belly.
Thank you, Sir John Better. One, the Milky Way is a luminous collection of stars.
Sí, sí. Sophia Loren. Brigitte Bardot.
Yeah.
Go on.
Is it true what Sid says that you're going to pay for our wedding?
Yes, Ma.
Oh, we're ever so grateful, ain't we, Sid?
Yeah, we are. But what I don't understand...
Yeah, well, I'll try and explain. You see, remember what you told me about leaving your little baby at that orphanage in Jeremy Street?
Yeah?
Yeah, well, one of the reasons why I want you to get married is so that your child will be legitimate.
Ah, what a lovely thought. Oh, I must give you a kiss.
Yeah, well, I'm going to tell you something now. It was 30 years ago that you left that baby at that orphanage in Jeremy Street.
Yeah, it was about that time, yeah.
On an Easter Monday?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I was left at an orphanage 30 years ago in Jeremy Street on an Easter Monday.
Do you hear that, Sid? What a coincidence!
If I told you I was that baby, would you say that was a coincidence?
Be a blooming miracle.
Why?
Because our baby was a girl.
Hello, Carly. What can I get you?
How about excited?
You are the 500th person to say that tonight. You win our Star Award, a beer mat.
Oh, thanks. And a point for Sid.
Thelma Ritter.
Thelma Ritter, eh? I'm Giovanni Capello.
No, that's not her name. Thelma Ritter means a pint of bitter. It's Cockney rhyming slang.
Ah, sure, I remember.
42 pence.
And a packet of assorted peas nuts, please.
Cheers.
Thanks a lot.
Here, Sid. There's your pigs here.
Pigs here? Yeah, you're learning, ain't you? Good help.
How's your Lil?
She's still living.
don't mean that.
Yeah, but do you know, when I was courting, I used to worship the ground she walked on. Now I worship the ground that's coming to her.
It's not a very nice thing to say.
No, it's more sincere. You take my tip, son, you stay single.
Well, I've got no choice at the moment. I can't afford to get married.
Right.
Still, I've got Josephine.
Who's Josephine? Is that your bit of crumpet?
No, my Siamese cat. Well, my students will be hard at it by now.
Yeah, there is a lot of it about.
I was talking about the exam.
Oh.
I'm going to miss them next term.
Yeah, well, cheer up, son. What you want is another drink.
What a good idea.
Yeah, and this time I'll have a pint.
Yeah, but... More? Some more English?
Please, thank you.
Good. Well
Stones.
Stones?
I can't get no satisfaction.
Rolling Stones.
Yes.
Just using a book. Oh, never mind. Sit down.
Okay, I sit here.
Oh.
Good afternoon.
Good evening.
I here come to English learn.
I come here to learn English.
We together sit.
No, we can't do that.
Well, what is matter? There's wrong something with me?
Oh, no, there's wrong nothing with you.
I very much like you.
Yeah, well, I am your teacher.
Teacher? You're too young to be teacher.
Oh, thank you. Is that your name?
Ja. Ingrid Svensson.
Oh, Ingrid Svensson. I take it you're Swedish?
Ja.
Where from?
Stockholm.
Stockholm. And what is your job?
Au pair.
Which pair? Oh, no. Well, where shall we sit you?
As I sit here with me.
There is also a place here beside me.
No, here, please.
Here,
Yeah, well, I think we'll sit you at the front for the time being.
I went to Marsgate.
Margate?
No, scusi. I met this fantastic girl. She had the biggest...
Yeah. So we all get your meaning?
Every day, we used to go on the sands for a bit.
For a while.
Scusi?
To go on the sands for a while. To say that you went on the sands for a bit could imply that you were doing, well, something naughty.
That's right, we were very naughty on the sands.
Please.
Yes, Sultan. Look, no, you really must start to speak. Speak. You. Girl.
Yes, please.
Yeah, you're not a girl. You. You have a girlfriend.
Girl.
I understand.
English.
What? An English girlfriend?
You.
Me? Right. Oh, you want me to write a letter to your girlfriend?
Please.
What do you want me to write?
Bocsánat.
Yes. What I write.
Hogy mit írjon a nőnek? Az, hogy ilyen gyönyörű nővel még életemben nem találkoztam. És szeretném megcsókolni. És elvinni egy vendéglőbe, ahol van egy kis cigányzene, és jó magyar bor, és megmutatnám neki, hogy milyen az igazi magyar férfi.
I think I get the general idea.
Sydney!
Yes, Miss Courtney.
Did you tell Mr. Brown that I wish to see him?
Oh, yes, definitely.
I think this should be all right. Dear Miss, I'm writing to tell you of my feelings for you. I think you are beautiful. I want to hold you in my arms and kiss you. Please say you feel the same about me. All my love.
Yeah. Thank you.
What is going on in here?
Oh, nothing.
Well, it certainly doesn't look like nothing.
Well, I was just writing a letter for Zoltan to his girlfriend, and he was showing me his appreciation in Hungarian.
Kindly leave us.
Bocsánat. You like England, no?
Yeah, I also very much like teacher.
You not make the eyes at Monsieur Brown.
If I want, I will.
Monsieur Brown does not like the blonde ladies.
Swedish girls are the beautifullest.
trouble with Swedish girl. They are too big in the bosom.
French girls are too big in the mouth.
In China, rules are not important. It is brains and intellect that matter.
Absolument. Yeah, Sully is right. We women are not symbols for sex. You agree, Jamila?
I know understanding.
We women are not here to give the men the pleasure.
I like give men pleasure.
I'll just see what this letter is first.
Oh, I shouldn't bother if I were you. You never know where it's been. It could be full of germs.
Oh, don't be so ridiculous. You know, I seem to recognise this writing. It looks remarkably like yours, Mr. Brown.
Oh, it's nothing like mine. It just looks like mine.
Oh, well, I better open it.
I think I'll go.
I haven't finished with you yet.
You will have when you've read that letter.
I beg your pardon.
Nothing.
Good heavens.
Miss Courtney,
I have never read anything like this in my life.
I can explain.
Just listen to this.
I'd rather not.
Dear Miss, I am writing to tell you of my feelings for you.
You see, I thought I'd won it. Pardon?
I want to hold you in my arms and kiss you. You did write this letter, Mr. Brown.
Ah, yeah, well, not to you.
Well, it's the letter you were writing for that Hungarian student.
Yes, you see, what must have happened?
You don't need to go on. I mean, it's obvious he's been smitten by my charm and beauty. I have told you before, Mr. Brown, that I do have this strange fascination for the opposite sex.
Oh, yes. Very strange.
You may not believe this, Mr. Brown, but when I was a young girl, I was very plain.
Cup of tea, please, Gladys.
Everything okay, Mr. Brown?
Yes, I must have put Zoltan's letter to his girlfriend in my envelope to Miss Courtney.
Hey, he's not gonna be very happy.
Why not?
He's just gone to give the letter you write to Miss Courtney to his girlfriend. What?
Excuse me. Hello? Speaking. Pardon? Is it you? Is it really you? It is you. It's him. What, coming here? You're not coming here. You are coming here. He's coming here. Half an hour. You'll be here in half an hour. He'll be here in half an hour. Until then.
You feeling all right?
That was him.
Yes, and he's coming here in half an hour. But who is him? I mean, who is he?
Well, it's a man I never thought I'd see again. My ex-fiancé.
You mean you were actually engaged at one time?
Well, there's no need to sound so surprised. But it was over 25 years ago. I mean, I was just... Well, I was very young. I met him at Oxford, in the High. It was raining, he offered me shelter under his umbrella, and he insisted on buying me a cup of tea and a sticky bun.
How romantic.
Yes, well, that was how it all started.
Why didn't you get married?
Oh, it was awful. He left me.
Well, at the church?
In a lurch. Oh, Mr. Brown, I have never told anyone this before.
Oh, well, if you'd rather not.
No, sit down.
Well?
For years I have kept this terrible secret to myself. Now he is coming back into my life again, and I feel I must tell someone, and I think I can trust you, Mr. Brown.
Well, I'd rather not if it's going to cause any embarrassment.
Oh, it won't embarrass me.
Yeah, but it might embarrass me.
No, I'm sure it won't. Well, anyway, he, asked me to go down to Brighton with him for one of those, you know, weekends.
Oh, double room, Mr. and Mrs. Smith?
Exactly.
And you refused?
Oh, no, I went. I even remember the hotel. The Bella Vista, opposite the abattoir.
Very Bella Vista.
Well, we booked in, and Albert, being the thoughtful man he was, he let me go upstairs first to prepare myself, as it were, whilst he had a drink in the bar.
Getting up a bit of Dutch courage, eh?
I beg your pardon.
You were clearly such a lovely person waiting to be, Well, what happened then?
He didn't turn up. He got drunk, passed out, and spent the night on a settee in the residence lounge.
How despicable.
Well, I went home and I refused ever to see him again. I heard later that he was working in the Far East. But I must admit, I have always cherished a secret hope that he might one day come back.
Should he smiled at me?
Today my prince will come. Enter!
You feeling all right?
Yes, why?
You sound as if you're in pain.
I was singing. I am sorry to bring you away from your class, Mr. Brown, but before you leave this evening, would you mind checking that Sid's locked up properly?
Absolutely, so he should be.
I was referring to the building. You see, it is quite likely that I may be leaving early. Oh, to think he's come back in my life after 25 years. I think I need another sherry to settle my stomach.
What's the matter?
He's here. Look.
Where?
Down there.
Oh! Oh!
Stupid fool. You have crowned my life.
I feel terrible. I've got a splitting headache.
Well, look, I am sorry. It was an accident. Look, this is Miss Courtney's office. You can...
Wait a minute. Look, have you got somewhere where I could comb my hair and brush myself down? I must look presentable for our first meeting after 25 years.
Yes, of course. Straight down there on the right.
Thank you.
Enter. Hello, darling. It's you. Oh, where's Albert? You haven't pushed him down the stairs, have you?
No, he's just gone to comb his hair.
Well, is he all right? There's no damage, I hope.
I'm afraid there is, actually.
Oh, dear. Is it bad?
Well, the plant pot's broken.
I was referring to Albert.
Oh, Albert? No, he's fine. I'll get it.
Darling! Oh, it's you.
Yes, this is Darling. Miss Courtney.
Albert!
Dolores!
Dolores?
Haven't you a class to attend to?
Yes, of course, darling. Dolores. Excuse me. Dr. 2P must have rolled away somewhere. I'm glad to see you're all working hard. What are you studying, Ingrid? How to improve your bust line. Very educational.
You can borrow it if you wish to.
No, thank you. What's keeping you occupied, Juan? Girls galore. Well, I'm sure there's not much English in that.
No, but some pretty pictures.
Yes. Zoltan? Gorgeous chicks. Well, I'm sure that's not about poultry farming.
Bocciano?
Never mind. Anna, true romances. Max, football review. Danielle, toujours l'amour. Don't the French ever think about anything else other than love?
To the French, there is nothing else.
Giovanni, l'amore.
In Italy, we're just like the French.
Right, Ingrid, give me an example of a preposition.
Will you to dinner take me?
I said a preposition, not a proposition. A preposition shows the relation between a noun or pronoun and some other word. A gift from Mary, a house for sale.
A date with teacher?
Yes, all right, I'll accept.
Oh, good. Tonight we go.
No, I mean, I will accept your answer, fortune.
Another cup of tea, Albert.
No, thank you, Dolores.
A glass of sherry, perhaps?
No, I don't drink now. I've given it up. It's a very bad habit.
Oh, you're so right. I only keep it for visitors.
Dear. Come on, Dolores. Think of something a little more sparkling.
I wonder...
Yes.
Will you...
Oh, I will.
Pour me another cup of tea.
Tea?
Yes, please.
But you said you didn't want any more.
I've changed my mind.
Oh.
As a matter of fact, there is something else I want to ask.
Yes?
I know it may sound silly after all this time and not writing and everything, but I never forgot you, Dolores.
Yes?
And I couldn't believe my good fortune when I discovered that you hadn't married. I never married either.
Didn't you?
No. Would it be too much to expect?
Oh, no.
I mean, would you consider?
Oh, yes.
I mean, will you marry me?
Oh, this is so sunny. Oh, Albert, my cup is overflowing.
So is mine.
Oh,
No, it doesn't matter. What do you say? Will you marry me?
Oh, yes, please.
I get a special license and we can be married next week.
So soon?
Well, we've already wasted 25 years. We don't want to waste any more time. Oh, wait.
What's the matter?
No, we can't. We'll have to wait. You see, my money is tied up abroad, and it'll take several weeks to transfer it over here.
Oh, that's all right. I have enough money.
Oh, no, dear Loris, I couldn't have you paying for the wedding, the reception, and the honeymoon and everything.
But what is mine is yours.
No, it wouldn't be right.
Oh, nonsense. Don't be so proud.
Well, I'll tell you what I do. I will use your money on the strict understanding that I pay you back when mine comes through.
Oh, very well, if you insist.
I most definitely do.
Oh, gosh, Albert, I'm so excited.
So am I. Just a moment. I have a little engagement. I got to meet a fellow down the road on some business. It'll only take a few minutes, and then I shall come back and take you to dinner somewhere, just the two of us.
That would be lovely.
Don't go away.
He was in the nick with my brother-in-law. He's in and out of there like a fiddler's elbow. Do you know what his speciality is? Finding lonely women, asking them to marry him, taking their life savings and scarpering.
I'm getting married in the morning. Enter. Ding dong, the bells are going to chime.
Miss Courtney, I'm afraid I've got some rather disturbing news.
Oh, nothing you could say to me today would disturb me, Mr. Brown.
Well, I think this might. It's about Albert.
Ah, Albert, my future husband.
Yeah, you see, I've just been talking to Sid and... Husband?
Yes, we're getting married by special license.
Oh, no.
Oh, now, Mr. Brown, I know you're fond of me, but you mustn't take it...
Has he tried to borrow any money from you?
And I fail to see what business that is of yours.
He has. Look, I hate to have to tell you, Miss Courtney, but your future husband is a crook.
Don't be so impertinent.
It's true, I'm afraid. He's a con man. He specialises in proposing to lonely women and then taking their money.
Oh, nonsense. I don't believe it.
Well, ask Sid. His brother-in-law was in prison with him.
Prison? Are you sure?
I'm afraid so.
Well, perhaps he's reformed.
Oh, come on. You don't believe that, do you?
No. I thought it was too good to be true. He's coming back to take me out to dinner. What shall I do?
Don't worry, Miss Courtney. I'll deal with him. You just leave everything to me. About chair, not cheer.
Scusi.
Right, well, I shall be the chairman. Now, what subject would you like to debate?
Girls?
Girls is not a subject. Subjects for debates are usually in the form of questions. Television. For example...
Oui. I think television is very bad. Because it makes people stay up at night instead of going to bed to make love.
Everybody wants to go to bed to make love.
Why not?
That's right. Sometimes it's much better to make a love outside.
In Sweden, we make love everywhere.
Well, I think we are getting off the subject. Now, come along.
Make love. Much better proposition than television.
Come on, stick to the point, even if we have to beg, borrow, or steal it.
Yes.
Wives and 16.
Okay. You know what you're laughing about, Giovanni? Your answer to the question, write a sentence using a metaphor, was unbelievable.
But I did write a sentence using a metaphor.
Oh, yes. Last night I phoned my girlfriend and a metaphor a drink.
And don't forget, there's plenty more where this came from.
Hey, when we get on coach, you and me, we sit together, okay?
Hey, I'ma sit next to Daniel. You go sit next to Ingrid.
No. Ingrid sits beside me.
Hey, I would very much like to sit with Ingrid.
What are you arguing about now?
It's about where we sit on the couch, Professori. That Daniel is desperate to sit next to me.
Is that right, Daniel?
No.
You see? She wants to sit next to me. Yes?
No. I want to sit next to Monsieur Brown.
I like Mr. Brown to sit with.
You not sit next to Monsieur Brown, you Swedish monkey!
Daniel?
Please, let it be me.
Zoltan.
Santa Maria.
You will sit next to Danielle on the coach.
Ah, thank you.
It's all right.
Do you?
Ingrid.
Professor, please.
Juan. Giovanni.
It's got to be Sully or you, Professore.
Sully.
But who are you to be sitting next to, Professor?
All right, we will play a game.
Yeah.
Hey, I know a good game. A kick or a kiss.
Never heard of it.
The boys chase the girls. And when they catch one, they say, what do you want? A kick or a kiss?
That's a good game.
From you, I prefer a kick.
We will play I Spy.
You are very welcome to come and stay with me.
Have you got a spare room?
No, but I have a very big bed.
Yes, well, thank you for the offer, but I think it had better be the YMCA.
You can with me stay.
Yeah, don't tell me you've got a very big bed also.
Nope. I have small bed. Better match.
Okay. Not all. I make a date with Danielle.
We all going to have a dance.
All right. Señorita.
Enjoy yourself. See you at school time. Yeah.
Good evening, everybody.
1,000 apologies?
Why? What have you done?
Nothing. Is what I'm going to be doing.
What are you going to be doing?
Taking Ingrid for a late show.
We go and see Swedish film.
It is being all about a Swedish pair.
I think you mean au pair.
That is correct. You'll be excusing us, please?
Yeah, certainly. Have a good time.
Yasu.
Salute.
Nice party.
Fantastic. You know, Max, I really fancy that Ingrid.
Yeah, you fancy anyone.
That's not true. Is it? I don't fancy you.
Hey, what's happening?
Taro and Sully have decided to live together in harmony.
Is that like living in sin?
No, Danielle.
We are making trousseau.
A trousseau? You're getting married. When is a happy day?
Not trousseau. Trousseau.
Yeah, well, what Taro means is that he and Sully have decided to have no more political arguments.
Ah, d'accord.
In harmony, yes. Tell me, Danielle, did you do anything exciting over the weekend?
No, did you?
No.
What a pity. You were alone not being excited. I was alone not being excited. Together, we could have both been very excited.
Yes, I'm sure we could. Now, Sorry. Right, now pay attention. Tonight we are going to play a little game.
Pontoons?
No, not a card game, Max.
Yeah, I know a good game. Postman's knockers.
No, we're not playing those sort of games either.
Once upon a time, there was a man called Nickel Ass.
It's not quite right.
No? No. Once upon a time, there was a woman called Nickel Ass.
It's pronounced Nicholas. I'll hire one.
Good. You are dancing going?
Yes.
With Miss Courtney?
No, she sold me the tickets.
You have more than one ticket.
2.
Then you must someone else take.
Yes, well, that would seem to be a fairly logical assumption.
I very much like dancing.
A medal I have for dancing.
I would love to be with you on the floor.
I am no can dance, but I am very happy for you to be teach me, Master G.
Well, what about you, Sully? Aren't you eligible for the other ticket, too?
Not me. Western dancing, decadent art form, not worthy of consideration by Chinese Republic.
Well, that narrows it down to Danielle, Anna, and Ingrid.
Squeeze, please. Why are you not taking me?
I can't dance with you, Ali.
Oh, no. I am thinking we could be picking up a couple of nice pieces of a skirt. One for each of us.
Well, I hardly think so, not at the ladies' circle. It says on the tickets old time. Now, does that narrow it down any further?
Oh, but not for me, because I love to dance in the old-fashioned way.
A medal win for my black bottom.
Oh, blimey. How can she be having a black bottom when she's white?
It's a dance, Sally.
Jolly good.
Well, how about you, Anna? Are you any good at old time?
Germans are good at everything, but especially military two-step.
Oh, please, me take to dance.
He much prefer to take me. Don't you, Monsieur Brown?
Mr. Brown must decide for himself.
There is nothing to decide, Anna.
Actually, I think you should decide amongst yourselves, otherwise it might look as if I'm guilty of favouritism. Now, it's almost tea time, so I suggest you go up to the canteen and decide amongst yourselves which one of you girls is coming to the dance with me tomorrow, all right? Okay?
Here, aren't you going up for coffee?
No, thank you, Gladys.
Oh.
Oh, just a minute, Gladys.
Yeah?
How's your dashing white sergeant?
Oh, if you mean my old man, he's shocking.
No, old-time dancing.
Oh, so she conned you into buying the tickets then?
Blackmail would be more the right word. Look, are you any good at old time?
I should say so. I was noted for my Velita.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, in that case, you're just the woman I need.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, I'm afraid my pas glissade isn't quite what it should be.
Well, I might not know the technical words, but I could show you the steps. Come on, quick.
Now?
Yes. You want to get it right for tomorrow night, don't you?
Yes.
Right, well, look, you hold my hand, and I'll la it. Right, are you ready?
Yes.
Go to the left, like la 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 la. Back, la 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 la. Two this way, la la la. Back, la la la, lovely. La 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 la.
Sorry, Miss Courtney, we were practicing the Velita.
Well, I think I'll sit this one out, if you don't mind.
Oh.
And I'll have another cup of tea, if you don't mind, Gladys.
Certainly, Miss Courtney.
Well, Mr. Brown, who are you taking to the dance tomorrow night?
Well, I haven't exactly decided yet.
I don't believe it.
It's true. Mr. Brown's taking me to the dance. He's just asked me. La, 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 la.
Right, come along, everyone. Places, please.
But let's ask Mr. Brown. I do not understand you, Monsieur Brown.
Me neither is we.
Perhaps he has a mother complex.
What are you all talking about?
Your choice of partners for the dance.
Well, I haven't chosen a partner for the dance. I thought you were deciding it amongst yourselves.
We did. Anna the winner was.
Ah.
Until Gladys told us you have asked her.
Gladys? I haven't asked Gladys.
That is what she's telling everybody.
Oh, that's ridiculous. There's obviously been some misunderstanding. I'm definitely taking you to the dance tomorrow night, Anna. All right?
Oh.
Don't worry, I'll sort it out with Gladys. I'll have a word with her now. Gladys, just the person I want.
Yes, Mr. Brown?
Yeah, it's about the dance tomorrow night.
Oh, I know what you're going to say.
You do?
Yes, but not to worry, you won't mind.
Who won't mind?
My old man Wally. He's not a bit jealous.
Now, listen, Gladys, I've got something to say to you.
Yes, and I've got something to say to you.
Yeah, well, I'll come straight to the point.
This is the most wonderful thing that's happened to me in 40 years. And I shall never forget tomorrow night as long as I live. Oh, I'm sorry. What were you saying?
Nothing. It doesn't matter.
Oh.
So you're taking Dame Gladys then?
La la la.
Blimey, Lillian Gish.
Here, don't you be so cheeky.
You like, Sid?
Very seductive.
I borrow from Danielle.
Good evening, Sydney.
How do you do?
When Mr. Brown arrives, Besides, I wish to see him.
I'll tell him. You're done up like a dog's dinner. Yes. They're all here, the three of them. I've seen them, they've arrived. I wouldn't like to be in your shoes when they find out.
Yes, well, with a bit of luck, they won't find out.
All right, what's all this you made of?
You'll see.
Enter! Mr. Brown, whatever have you done?
Oh, it's nothing really, just a slight accident, a compound fracture.
Well, you can't possibly go to the dance like that.
Oh, I couldn't let you down. No, I insist.
But I wouldn't consider it.
Oh, well, if you feel like that, fine.
Oh, most certainly I do.
Oh, well, that's very kind of you.
Ha! She didn't fall for it, did she?
Absolutely.
Oh, Mr. Brown. Mr. Brown? A compound fracture, I think you said.
Yes.
Well, it seems more like a movable fracture to me.
Pardon?
Well, a moment ago it was in the other leg.
Oh, all right.
Well, how do you like... What's the matter?
Why are you dressed like that, Miss Schmidt?
Mr. Brown is taking me to the dance.
Oh, no, he's not. He's taking me.
Mr. Brown?
Look, calm down, everybody. I'm sure there's a perfectly simple solution which will keep everybody's honour satisfied. Anna.
You're welcome.
And now take your partners for the gay Gordon.
Oh, that's mine, I think, Mr. Brown.
And when you come to the Belito, it's mine.
Well, come along, Mr. Brown, and smile.
Who'd like to begin? We'll start at the back, shall we, with you, Jamila. Your homework was a visit to the cinema. Would you like to tell us about the film you saw?
It was be about most beautiful top-class Indian girl who is fell in love with boy from bottom class.
Lower class.
But girl's father is say, no, we get married. So they run away. But father is catch them and chop off boy's leggies. Later, father is be die. One day, girl is see beggar man in street. Oh, it is her sweetheart. She cry. No leggies, no matter. You be marry me. Okay, he say. I be go and be make myself look nice.
What, with no leggies?
So he go. Wait, she cry and run after him. And then, blang, big motor car hit her and kill her. It was most miserable film. And I enjoyed it very much.
Good, well done, Jimmy.
I'm reading about Sherlock.
You mean Shylock?
Yes, please. The Merchant of Venice.
Oh, good. Carry on.
First of all, there is a lady porter.
Now, her name was Portia.
Yes, please. Now, a man called Bassanio is fancying this lady porter, Portia. But he is broken.
Broken what?
Stony broken and no money.
Oh, you mean broke. Yes, carry on.
So he is going to see his friend Antonio and saying, oh, please be lending me 3,000 buckets.
Ducats.
Sorry, please. But Antonio was also broken. So he is going to Shylock, the money-lending man, and asking him to lend him the money. Shylock is agreeing, but on one condition. If in 3 months' time he is not paying him back the money, then Shylock could cut off a pound of Antonio's fleshy.
Why is he wanting a pound of human flesh? Maybe he's one of them cannonballs.
Cannonballs.
Oh, no. He's doing this because he's not liking Antonio. Anyway, Antonio is in a bigger trouble. He wrecked all his chips.
Ships?
Ships. And is not being able to pay back the money. Now Shylock is wanting his pound of flesh. But Lady Portia is pretending to be a lawyer man. And she's saying agreement was for 1 pound of flesh and no drops of blood.
To complete
Shylock
our
has had it.
Greece and Sweden combine, Maximilian Papandreou and Ingrid Svensson.
Okay. And now my beautiful assistant and I are going to do some jiggling. Juggling. Okay.
You ready, huh?
Hi, ready, ham.
Okay. Whee! Oh.
All we need is a little practice.
Can't afford the plate.
Well done. Sit down, both of you. Good evening, Daniel.
Ah, bonsoir, Monsieur Brown. You're just the man I'm wanting.
Me?
Yes, can you help me?
Well, I'll do my best.
I have the big problems.
Yeah, well, I'm afraid I can't do much about those.
No, not that problem.
Oh, sorry.
My life, she's a mess up.
Is she? I mean, is it? What sort of a mess up?
I tell you, last month I met this boy.
Ah, an affair of the heart.
This boy, Pierre, he keeps writing to me.
Yeah, he's a foreigner.
No, he's French.
Well, no, it was to me. He's a... Never mind, go on.
Henri has found the letters.
Ooh, the plot thickens.
I not like a jealous man.
Pierre?
No.
Oh, Henri.
Marcel. He works with Henri at the consulate.
I'm sorry, I'm a bit confused. Who is Marcel jealous of, Pierre or Henri?
Emile.
I shouldn't have asked.
There's another thing. He keeps telephoning me.
Who? Pierre, Henri, Marcel or Emile?
Jean-Paul.
I've heard of safety in numbers, but this is ridiculous.
They're all after the one thing. My body. That's all they're after.
Well, you must just try and discourage them.
Oh, no. I like it. I see Pierre Monday, Henri Tuesday, Marcel Wednesdays, Emile Thursdays, and Jean-Paul on Fridays. That is my problem.
What is?
My Saturdays and Sundays, they are so dull.
Not polite to insult lady. Please, apologise.
Get naughty.
Put up your fist.
Thank you, Gladys.
Oh, don't mention it.
See you later, boys.
Holy ravioli. What I'm a-thinking now, I could be excommunicated.
I was excommunicated 5 minutes ago. Lady Horse.
No, anybody know?
And why are you crying?
Oh, Miss Courtney, I've done something very bad.
Oh, what you do outside is no concern of mine.
That is something in the school. Where's my baby?
Baby? Oh, so it's yours, is it?
You know about it?
I found it.
Thank heavens, I must go to him.
Now, just a moment. Come here, I want a word with you. Now, I know that we live in a permissive society, and these things are not uncommon. But you must think of the baby. Or don't you love him a little?
I love him very much.
Good. Do you know who the father is?
Yes.
Well, then, have you never considered marrying him?
How can I? He's only 9 months old.
Not the baby, the father.
I don't think his wife will be very happy.
He's a married man?
Yes.
Oh, well, that's typical. They don't care who they get into trouble.
It wasn't his fault. It was his wife's idea.
Heavens, how awful. Do your parents know the situation you're in?
Yes.
Well, surely they don't approve.
Certainly. Next year, my sister is coming to England to do the same.
Extraordinary.
Oh, no. Many French girls want to be au pairs.
Au pair?
Yes.
This baby, it belongs to the family you work for?
That's right.
Thank heaven for that.
Pardon?
It doesn't matter.
I promise I won't bring him in the school again.
Well, see that you don't.
Can I bring him in this class?
No, he can stay where he is. He's in very good hands.
Very pretty baby.
Yeah, I would love to have a baby like that.
Come out with me tonight and I'll...
Where does the term Gladstone bag come from?
Mrs. Gladstone.
Gladstone bag is the name given to a bag made popular by one of our Prime Ministers, William Ewart Who was Gladstone. Shakespeare's wife?
Mrs. Shakespeare.
Very clever, but what was her maiden name?
I do not know.
Anne Hathaway. Can you name 3 of the plays Shakespeare wrote?
Romeo et Juliet.
Good.
As you like it.
One more.
I do not know anymore.
I'll give you a clue. King
Kong.
Lear. Now, you are sitting in a restaurant.
Spanish restaurant.
Yes, if you like. When Suli enters.
Perdón, señor. What is a Chinese girl doing in a Spanish restaurant?
She likes Spanish food.
Ah, it's all right.
Right, the restaurant is crowded, but there's an empty seat at Juan's table. All right? Juan, what are you doing?
I was leaning on the table.
Yeah. Carry on, Suli.
Excuse, please. This seat taken?
No, you sit. You sit.
Thank you. Allow me to introduce myself. Jung Su Lee.
My name is Carlos.
Juan, what do you mean, Carlos?
I never give my right name when I pick up my name. Plenty smart,
You're not supposed to be picking her up, just having a conversation.
You want a drink?
I don't link. Bad for liver.
Cigarette?
I don't smoke. Bad for lungs.
I bet you're not married, eh?
You are very lewd.
What's the matter with you? I just make a joke. What do you want to talk about?
We could discuss whether dictatorship of proletariat better than dictatorship of bourgeois capitalists.
We can't do that.
Why not?
Because I don't understand what you're talking
You're
about.
at a party, and you've just been introduced to Danielle. Now use your imagination and make a conversation.
Hello, beautiful.
Hello, gorgeous.
Hey, this party not very good, eh? Why not we go somewhere else?
D'accord. Let's go back to my place.
Okay.
It was a short conversation.
5 feet 11 inches.
Never mind. I'll soon find out what progress you've made so far. Now you, what is the feminine of Drake?
Miss Drake.
Beg your pardon.
Well, you know, like you read in the Sunday papers, husband finds wife in bed with lover.
No, Gladys. Just the usual amount of football hooligans and drunken...
Arrivederci, Roma.
Goodbye. This is not a talent contest.
I tell you a little story. My cousin from Madrid, his wife, she goes up to heaven. Spiritu Santo Domini. And in the funeral, my cousin, he's very bad. So the priest, he come to him and say, please, my son, don't worry. In 6 months from now, maybe you find another beautiful señorita and you get married. My cousin, he said to the priest, 6 months? What am I going to do tonight?
Thank you, man.
I know plenty more.
Yeah, we'll save them for
Miss
tea.
Rowbottom all over again.
Pardon?
Needlework class last term. Exactly the same symptoms. Weeping all over her embroidery. Refused to say why.
Did you ever find out what was the matter?
Oh, yes.
Was it something serious?
Was for Miss Rowbottom. She was pregnant.
Please, Anna, tell us what is the matter.
I'm all right.
How can you be saying you are all right when you have been crying buckets of water?
I can do nothing to help.
How you know we can do nothing to help if you not tell us your problem?
All right, I tell you. I have to go back to West Germany.
Why you got to go back?
My visa as au pair is kaput. Finished. 2 years is nearly up.
Why not ask for extension?
Won't work. I have a friend from East Germany, Eva, also au pair. She's been told she has to go back next month.
You don't want to go back?
No, I want to stay here.
You can be staying with me. I hide you. Nobody will be knowing you are there.
Thank you, Ranjit, but it won't work.
Maybe you ask for diplomatic immunity.
Ah, Suli is right. You can be a detector.
Defector.
Ah, that is what I mean.
People only defect from east to west. I'm already in the west.
Then go to Chinese embassy and join with Republic of China in fight against Russian aggression.
I want to stay here in England.
I have answer. Become British citizen.
How?
Wife automatically take nationality of husband.
Hey, that Taro's got something. You must get married.
With an Englishman.
Hey, how about Sid? He is an Englishman.
He's already being married.
We put something in the newspaper. Wanted. Smart Englishman, plenty money, good looks, to marry beautiful German girl. Very sexy.
I can't do that.
Sure you can.
When I marry, it must be Mr. Right.
Is he English?
Who?
This Mr. Right.
Haven't met him yet.
Oh, blimey. How can he be marrying someone he haven't met yet?
What Anna means, when she marries Mr. Right, not Mr. Wrong.
But his be sound like a foreign person.
Who?
Mr. Wrong.
Don't take any notice of them, Anna.
What I mean is, when I get married, it must be for love.
You don't have to live with him. All you gotta do is get a British passport by getting married. Then after a couple of months, you get a divorce.
Who's going to agree to marry me for a couple of months?
Hey, plenty people. Hey, now let's think of somebody.
First, he's got to be English.
Hey, that's right.
Hey, and a little bit stupid.
Somebody simple, huh?
Who we can twist round a little finger.
It is impossible.
God will find a way.
Tell me, where is God going to find a stupid, simple Englishman whom we can twist round our little finger?
Deo grazia.
What was that one?
It's all right. Nothing.
Now, about your homework.
Hey, Professori, after class we invite you to the pub for a drink, huh?
Oh, that's very kind of you.
Good.
But I'm afraid I've got rather a lot of work to do.
You must come, Bosch.
We will be so disappointed if you do not come.
Ah, well, if you put it like that, how can I resist?
Now, don't forget, we give Mr. Brown plenty of the softer soap.
What is the soft soap?
The flannel.
Soft soap, flannel. Is he going to have a bath?
I think he means we are going to be getting Mr. Brown in a good mood.
Why don't you speak the better English?
Hey, I think they're coming back.
Okay. Now, not to worry, Anna. We fix you up, huh?
Here we are, then. Who ordered what shorts?
Hey, Professori, you sit here next to Anna, huh?
All right, thank you. Right, now what should we drink to?
To the future.
To the future.
Salute. You ever think about the future, Professori?
Sometimes. You ever think of getting married, Bosch? Not really.
Every man should be married.
Especially to a woman.
Better than living by yourself?
Men, no. Not meant to live by bread alone.
It is not natural. Men and women are made for each other.
In China, we believe it is duty of every citizen to marry and produce little citizen.
You are missing a lot of nice pleasures.
You're all very concerned to get me married off.
We are only wanting you to be happy.
Well, I'm quite happy as I am, thank you. What about you, Anna? You haven't said anything yet. Or are you against marriage?
Oh, no, I would like to be married.
I can't understand why she's not married already. Such a beautiful girl, eh, Professori?
Pardon?
That Anna, she's a beautiful girl.
Yes. One day she's gonna make somebody a nice wife.
She's a wonderful cook.
Good with the house cleaning.
Kind-hearted.
Very careful with the money.
Always a top.
Faithful.
A man would be lucky to have such wife.
I smell something fishy.
Oh, blimey. It must be the curried prawn I'm having for lunch.
No, I'm not stupid. This has something to do with you, Anna. Am I right?
Yeah.
Okay, we tell you the truth, Professori. Anna is in the big trouble.
She's got to get married.
Got to.
Sure, boss. There is no other way.
Miss Courtney was right, then.
Miss Courtney knows about Anna?
Well, she suspected, correctly, as it turns out.
Can you no be help her, Master G?
Well, I'll do my best. Now, listen, Anna, do you know who's responsible for your condition?
Yeah.
Good. Who is it?
The Home Secretary.
I beg your pardon?
He is the one.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
You must be mistaken.
Nein, he is the one.
Well, I'm afraid he must have been lying.
Who was lying?
Well, this person who told you that he was the Home Secretary.
Which person?
Well, the person who put you in the state you are in.
Yeah, the Home Secretary.
Couldn't have been the Home Secretary.
It was. My girlfriend Eva is in the same boat with me.
You mean your girlfriend is also in your condition?
Yeah.
Well, both of you were in the same boat with the Home Secretary?
Yeah.
I can't believe it.
It's true. Eva has written to him, but he says her visa cannot be extended. Mine also is ending. That is why I must get married with an Englishman.
Just a minute. You mean you want to get married to stay in the country?
Yeah.
And for no other reason?
Nein.
Oh, well, thank goodness for that.
Okie dokie, when we fix the wedding?
There won't be a wedding. Look, Anna, much as I sympathise with your predicament, I can't marry you. It wouldn't be right. I may be old-fashioned, but I believe that people should marry for love, and not merely as a matter of convenience.
Yeah, you're right. Excuse me. I go to fix my face.
Honestly, I'm surprised at you lot. Concocting a stupid idea like that.
We only wanted to help Anna.
We feel very sorry for her.
Yeah, well, I'm sure you meant well. Oh, cheers. Come on, I'll get some more drinks in.
Poor Anna.
She is going to be very sad.
Yeah. We have to fix something, Giovanni.
Hey, I got it, Maxie. We get him drunk.
Who we get drunk?
Professori. Then tomorrow we not remember anything. And we tell him he agreed to marry Anna in here tonight, in front of the witnesses.
Anna will never agree to that.
Sure she will.
How you know?
We get her drunk as well.
Feeling, Mr. Brown?
Not particularly.
Feeling under the weather?
Just a bit. I had a bit too much to drink last night.
Buonasera, Professori.
How are you feeling, boss?
Terrible.
Last night you were a very happy man.
Was I? I don't remember.
You not remember dancing on the table?
I didn't.
You did? With Hannah?
Just after you asked her to marry you.
Well, I'm afraid I... What did you say I did?
You ask Anna to marry you.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes. You say you felt sorry for her.
You don't want her to go back to Germany, so you tell her you marry her.
Are you sure?
Positive. She's gonna fix the date tonight.
You're a very lucky man. Tran, tan, ta, tan,
Congratulations.
I don't want congratulations.
Well, come to think of it, getting splices is more of an occasion for mourning.
I am not getting married.
Well, they seem to think you are.
Well, they are wrong, and I'm going to tell them so.
Oh.
Right, now, any places, everybody. Listen, please. I've got something to tell you about... Anna, just the person I want to see.
Mr. Brown, what can I say to you?
Yeah, well, I'd rather you didn't say anything.
What you did last night was wunderbar.
Yeah, well, it's about last night, Anna.
I will never forget it.
Anna, will you listen to me?
But I cannot let you marry me.
Yeah, well, I may have had one or two more... What did you say?
I cannot let you marry me. There's no need.
You mean you found somebody else?
I telephone Home Secretary.
He can't marry you. He's already got a wife.
I phone about my visa. And he tells me I can stay because I'm part of common market.
That is good news.
But how can I thank you for your kind offer?
Oh, well, that was nothing.
Would you have actually done this thing?
Yes, I mean, that's what friends are for.
Wunderbar. You will like Eva.
Pardon?
My friend. She is from East Germany, so she's not in common markets. Eva!
Ditches, Mr. Brown?
Here.
Mein Liebchen, come to Eva! Where are the others?
Everybody's coming pronto. I come first to talk how you say, hombre to hombre.
Man to man.
It's all right. I have met a beautiful señorita.
And I have met a beautiful girl.
Just like me. What's her name?
No, I haven't met anyone. I was merely correcting your English.
Spanish.
Yep. What?
It's all right, it's all right. Well, I want to take Rita, that's her name, away for the weekend holiday. But she lives with her mother, and she thinks maybe her mother not let her come away with me. What can I do?
Well, why don't you ask her mother?
I don't want to go away with her mother.
Ask Rita's mother if you can go away with her on holiday.
You think she'd say yes?
Well, I've no idea. What are your intentions?
Por favor.
I'll be blunt. Are you hoping to get Rita into your room?
No.
Good.
Not my room. Her room. One room.
Yeah, well, in that case, I can't help you. You just have to make your own decision. Genius.
Sorry.
But what are you doing?
I make plenty money with Daniel.
Yeah, but doing what?
Selling kisses.
Also, we have plenty fun.
How much are you selling your kisses for?
5p, 10p, and 15p.
Well, what's the difference?
I show you. For 5p, you kiss on one cheek. For 10p, you kiss on the both cheek. And for 15p...
I buy one of them 15p kisses.
I not kiss you.
Not to you, Daniel, you great Spanish paella.
You not speak to me like that, you macaroni face.
That'll do. Sit down.
Si, senor.
A sextet has absolutely nothing to do with orgies.
Perdón. You wrong.
I beg your pardon.
See, last week I see a film, Swedish sextet.
Yeah, well, never mind what you saw. A sextet means 6 people.
See, like in the film. There were 6 big Swedish girls with a big...
Yeah, don't just look it up in the dictionary and write it out 10 times. Time to go home, Ellie.
Oh, blimey, I'm not wanting to go.
What's the matter?
Can I be speaking to you most confidentially?
Yes, of course you can. Fire away. What's your problem?
You see, my wife, Rihanna, she's becoming another person.
Oh, dear. Have you tried hormones?
What are you meaning?
Well, I don't know much about these sex changes.
Oh, no, she's not doing anything like that.
No, but you just said she was becoming another person.
Yes, she's becoming another lady person, not man person.
Oh, I see. You mean she's behaving differently?
Yes, please. She's making phone calls, and when I am coming in, she's hanging up chop chop. And at night times, she's going out, leaving me in the house with the baby.
Ah, I'm beginning to see daylight.
Of course, it is not being dark yet.
No, you have just had a baby.
No, my wife had the baby.
But that's it, don't you see? Lots of women change after they've had babies. It's called postnatal depression. I'm sure she'll get over it.
Some night, she's not letting me sleep with her.
Have you thought about getting an au pair?
Oh, blimey. She would not be letting me sleep with an au pair.
I need to help with the baby.
Sorry, please.
I also think she ought to see a doctor.
Oh, no, she's not liking doctors very much.
But she ought to talk to somebody.
Perhaps you could talk to her.
Me?
Yes, please.
Well, I hardly think I'm qualified.
You must be helping me.
All right, I'll come home with you tonight and we'll see what we can do.
Jolly good.
All right, yes. It's probably nothing. Ah, good night, Sid.
Good night, Sid. Hello, my beloved.
Baby is fed. Curry is in oven. I am going out.
Where are you going?
Please to be minding your own business.
I'm bringing Mr. Brown home.
I Hello, Mr. Brown. It is good of you to be keeping Ali company.
Yeah, well, actually, I came to...
Well, have a nice evening. Do not be waiting up for me, Ali.
See what I am meaning? Where is she going? What is she doing? Who is she seeing?
Well, you wait here. I'll follow her and see where she goes.
I cannot be staying late tonight. I think Ali is getting suspicious.
I brought the stockroom keys back.
No, thank you, Sidney. If you see Gladys, tell her she can take my tray.
Eh?
Take my tray.
Where to?
Not you, Gladys.
Oh.
Oh, you're wearing a black tie, Sidney.
Yes, I'm in mourning. 28 years to the day it happened.
Oh, dear, the death of a loved one.
No, I got married.
You're a real male chauvinist pig.
Pardon?
Pig.
Oh, you've met the wife, have you?
That will do, Sidney.
Oh.
Yeah, just the fella I want.
Hey?
I want some advice from a man with experience.
Oh, well, I've been about a bit. What do you want to know?
Well, I need your help as a married man.
Oh, I am sorry. You kept it dark.
I'm not married, you are.
Oh, don't remind me. Look, son, if you're thinking of taking the plunge, forget it. It's worse than doing porridge. Now, what can I give you some advice on?
I've changed my mind. I don't think you are qualified to help me. I'll ask Miss Courtney.
Oh. Well. Is it time, then?
What time are you referring to?
Lesson time.
Oh, no. Rehana is coming to see Mr. Brown. This is Sid, our caretaker man. This is Mrs. Nadeem, the wife of Ali.
Very nice, too.
I have been here.
Huh? We are making for him a surprise.
It is thank you party for being such good husband and giving me beautiful baby.
But we are not wanting him to be finding out.
No, already he is most suspicious with me going out to arrange everything with Ranjit.
Oh, don't worry, I won't tell a Dickie.
Never mind this Dickie. It is hard you should not be finding out.
That's what I just said. When's the surprise?
Tonight. You are welcome to be coming if you are wishing.
Oh, Tom.
Jamila is making lovely food and Gladys is making delicious cakes.
Please, where is Mr. Brown?
He's in Miss Courtney's office.
Good. I must be asking him to be keeping Ali late after class so all students can be arriving for party before he is getting home.
Oh.
While you are seeing Mr. Brown, I go to be speaking with Gladys.
Oh, good. And you can buy me a nice cup of tea. See you later, love.
See who that is, Mr. Brown.
It's her. It's Ali's wife. I wonder what she wants.
Are you sure you didn't tell Ali about her affair?
Positive. I just told him I'd lost her.
Well, perhaps he wants to confide in you because you're Ali's friend.
Well, couldn't she confide in you?
Certainly not. It is your problem. You will deal with it. I'll leave you alone. Mr. Brown will see you now.
Sorry about that. Come in, Rahana. Sit down.
I am wanting to be asking you something.
Yeah, well, before you do, I've got something to tell you. Please sit down.
I have been waiting.
Yes. Look, firstly, tell me something. Do you love Ali?
Oh, yes, very much indeed.
Good, good. Well, what I have to say is rather delicate, but you and Ellie are both sensible, intelligent people.
Thank you.
And you've been married for almost 2 years now, and you've now got a lovely little baby.
Yes.
Well, I want you to know that I understand how these things can happen.
What things?
Well, not babies, but, well, look, let me put it another way. When two people have been married for a while, sometimes familiarity creeps in. Two people living together, doing the same things day after day, seeing the same faces. It's only natural that occasionally one of the parties feels that something is missing, some excitement, perhaps. So it's not unusual in these occasions for one of the parties to meet somebody else, to try and recapture the first flush of romance.
Mr. Brown?
Please, let me finish. Let me say just one thing. The vital question you must ask yourself is whether to lightly throw away what you have already for some passing infatuation, or to rise above it and start afresh. To err is human, and to forgive, divine. That's all I have to say.
Oh, I see.
Now, what was it you wanted to ask me?
No, it is not important now.
Well, Mr. Brown, how did you manage?
Extremely well, I think, Miss Courtney. Oh, sorry. I was very tactful, and, well, I think she got the message.
Yeah, are you all right?
It is Mr. Brown. He is telling me something terrible.
What is it?
It is my Ali. He is having an affair with another woman.
Hello, Ranjit.
Good evening, O most wise and illustrious one.
Yes, well, I wish I could say the same about you. Incidentally, before the other students arrive, I have something to tell you. I know everything.
That is why I'm calling you most wise and illustrious.
I mean about what you and Ali's wife have been up to.
1,000 apologies.
Well, I think it's Ali you should be apologising to.
Why should I be apologising to Ali?
For your behaviour. After all, she is his wife.
I am knowing that. That is why we are keeping it secret from him.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Oh, no. I am very pleased to be doing it.
Yeah, I bet you are.
I am sure if she's asking you to do the same, you'll be most happy to oblige.
I hardly think so.
Please, not to be telling Ali.
Well, I won't. For his sake, not yours.
Good. We are not wanting him to be finding out before tonight.
Well, why tonight?
Tonight, he'll be knowing everything.
Are you going to tell him?
No, he'll be seeing for himself.
Good Lord.
It will be a big surprise.
I think it'll be more of a shock.
You are also coming to the party tonight.
What party?
The one we have been arranging for Ali.
I'm getting a bit confused.
You are saying you are knowing everything?
Yeah, well, I just realised I don't know quite as much as I thought I did. Now, tell me something, Ranjit. Have you been seeing Ali's wife?
Most certainly. To be arranging the party for him tonight at 10 o'clock.
And that's all? Just a party? Oh.
Are you really sure Ali's knocking about with another bird?
Yes, Mr. Brown would not be telling me lies.
Yeah. Oh, they're all alike, these men. Doesn't deserve a party like this.
I am being so unhappy.
I know what I would do.
What?
Kick him out.
Anna is right. He is being unfaithful. He behaved like an animal.
He deserves what he gets.
He does.
Hello, my beloved.
Don't you beloved me, you...
What are you doing that for?
You very bad man, you.
Mr. Brown is telling me you are having girlfriend.
You damn fool! Why are you saying that for?
I didn't. You've obviously misunderstood me.
You are nearly breaking up my marriage.
I am sorry, Harry.
Oui, Monsieur Brown. My most moving experience by Michel Dumas. This was when I was 16. I was walking along the Bois de Boulogne. It was a beautiful spring day. And coming towards me, I see this man. He was so handsome. We stop, we look at each other. My heart starts to beat faster. He take me in his arms, and we kiss. Then he take me into the trees, and we kiss again. Then we lie on the grass.
Yeah, I think that'll do, Michelle.
But there is much more.
Yeah, well, I'll read it later.
It is very moving.
I'm sure it is. It was. Will be. Yes, well, make sure you've written one by next week, will you? Maria.
Nee?
Do you have a moving experience to tell us about?
Hanechav. It all depends.
On what?
On whether you take me out tonight.
Ah, Miss Courtney.
Ah, Mr. Brown, I was just thinking about you.
Really?
Yes. There's something I want to say to you.
There's something I have to say to you.
Oh, well, after you.
No, after you.
No, I insist. What did you want to say?
Well, wouldn't you like to sit down?
Oh, no. I don't want to crush this mink. Go on.
Well, firstly, let me say that right away I have no wish to upset you on your birthday.
Oh, nothing you could say today would upset me.
I wouldn't bank on that.
Mr. Brown, I must confess that there have been times in the past when I have thought that you were selfish and lazy and inconsiderate.
Well, I am.
But you aren't. I was wrong. And I want you to know that I shall never forget this birthday as long as I live.
Neither will I.
Oh, it's such a wonderful present.
Miss Courtney.
Call me Dolores.
Pardon?
And I think it's time we stopped being so formal. While we're in the office here alone, there's no reason why we can't be more intimate.
Intimate?
Yes. Well, you may call me Dolores, and I shall call you Jeremy.
Look, Miss Courtney.
Ah.
Dolores.
That's better.
About this mink jacket. What's the matter?
Oh, I'm sorry. It's just that, well, I'm so overcome. It's such an expensive gift you've given me.
No, I didn't.
Well, I know that your students must have contributed, but after all, it was your idea, wasn't it?
Well, actually...
And I just don't deserve it. I mean, what did I give you for your birthday last year? A ballpoint. A miserable ballpoint.
Well, if it'll make you any happier, I'll take the mink back and buy you a ballpoint.
It looks like another one of them letters for you.
Oh, no. You have been warned. I am going to get you. Oh, I really think I should tell the police.
Miss Courtney, about the jacket.
Oh, thank you for reminding me. Now, I don't want to crush it. I wonder if you would be kind enough to hang it up for me.
Well, there's something I must tell you.
Not now, Mr. Brown. Later.
Oui.
As warm as...
My art.
As warm as toast.
My art is much warmer.
Very likely. Giovanni.
Si, professore.
As drunk as...
My boss.
As drunk as a lord.
You haven't met my boss. He's always drunk.
Well, yes, it may be. Maria.
No.
As pretty as...
Our English teacher?
Thank you for the compliment, but the correct answer should be as pretty as a picture. I think it's your lucky day. Here.
Thank you. I could kiss you.
Yeah, but that won't be necessary. Fun.
You want me to kiss you?
No. Run along to the canteen and collect a clock from Rita.
I'll be back before you know I'm gone.